Welcome to the class of Geography children. Our first chapter, Maps and Diagrams, in Module 1, we have learned about globes, maps, types of maps based on details shown like physical maps, political maps, and thematic maps. In this module, we are going to learn about maps based on scale, topographic maps, sketches and plans, aerial photographs and satellite pictures, and representation of geographical features through diagrams. Types of maps based on scale. What is a scale? Scale is a ratio of the distance between two places on a map to the actual distance between the same places on the ground. There are two categories of maps: small scale maps and large scale maps. Small scale maps show a large land area in a small space. For example, 1 centimeter on the map represents 200 kilometers on ground. The features of the area in this type of maps are not clearly visible. Large scale maps, on the other hand, show smaller areas of land in bigger space. For example, 1 centimeter on a large scale map represents 1 kilometer on land. Such maps provide detailed information about the features of the area. Google Maps, which is a digital map system, is a very good example here. It shows us the distance in meters. Let's have a comparison of both small scale map and large scale map. The first picture is a map of Mexico, a country in North America. As we can notice, large area is covered and hence we get less details about this place. Whereas in the other picture, only a part of Mexico City is depicted, covering most of the details of that area. Topographic maps give detailed information about the local landforms, streams, rivers, canals, railway tracks, etc., of a smaller area. These maps are based on an accurate survey of land and hence are issued used by civil engineers who are involved in building of roads, bridges and other structures. The features of the earth can also be represented with the help of sketches and plans. What is a sketch? It is a rough drawing showing the location of a few chosen features of an area. Since it is a rough representation, it does not show the actual shape or size of structures and is not in the same proportion as it is on land. Sketch is usually used to direct people to go from one place to another. What is a plan? A plan is a drawing that shows a horizontal section of a small area or a building. A plan is always drawn to scale. For example, let's assume that scale used in this diagram is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meters. That is, 1 centimeter on paper will be 10 meters on floor. Every plan will follow a different scale depending upon the details to be shown. Aerial photographs are pictures taken from an aircraft, helicopter, or an unmanned drone, useful in collecting information on urban planning, effects of natural disaster like floods, earthquakes, and so on. Satellite pictures are another important tool for representing the Earth. Here, a camera is mounted on an aircraft or an artificial satellite to take pictures of the Earth. Such images are very useful in weather forecast. The geographical features of the Earth can also be represented with the help of diagrams. In this picture, we can see the formation of folds in the layers of the Earth due to compression. They are called folds. The upper fold is called anticline and the down fold is called syncline. Course of a river or journey or direction of a river can be easily understood with the help of a diagram. We all know rivers originate in mountains, flow through plains, and join the sea or ocean. The course of the river is divided into three parts: upper course, middle course, and the lower course. Rivers originate from glaciers in the mountains that form the main source. River water, when spills, sometimes flows as a separate channel and later joins into a main river is called a tributary. Sometimes the river changes its course, forming a loop like bend, which is called a meander. Due to the accumulation of silt, the river further branches into distributaries, forming a fan like structure known as delta. And finally, the river joins the ocean or the sea. Let's have a quick recapitulation, children. A rough drawing showing the relative location of a few features of an area. And the answer is yes, it is sketch. Rough drawing always has to be related to sketch. A drawing that shows the horizontal section of a small area drawn to scale. Yes, it is a plan. Let's have an activity now. Prepare a sketch of route you take from your house to school. Do not forget to mark important places in the route. Refer page 12 in your textbook for further reference. Thank you. Have a nice day, children.